Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So today I have the CRKT CEO flipper. Now I've done a few of these in the past and I just recently did one in the brass scales. I'll leave a link up somewhere in the corner if you guys haven't seen that already. But I was considering doing one of these in a fat carbon material, and I almost purchased the copper Raindrop scales from Fat Carbon. I also did a K-bar gyros with the same material. Again, I'll leave a link up for that video as well if you guys haven't seen it already. But it inspired me to do a CEO flipper because I just thought that material was really elegant and just looked really, really good. So I went on Fat Carbon's website and almost purchased it. And then I remembered that I had some extra material from that K-bar that I did. And luckily I had just enough material to get by and do the flipper CEO. So again, I have just this little strip here, and this is just enough as well. So really happy that I don't have to order it, so that I can just use the extra material that wasn't going to be used. And as you guys can see, just really, really beautiful material. And I think it'll go really well with the CEO. So I'm not going to go too much into the depth about this knife since I've done a few videos on this already. But I am also considering heat anodizing the hardware just to give it some contrast and match with the copper scales. So with that being said, let's take this thing apart and see what we're working with. Alright, so here it is all taken apart. And really quick, I just also wanted to let you guys know that after I finish customizing this, I'm actually going to put this up on my Instagram for auction. So just keep that in mind, and I'll let you know at the end of the video of what time and date I'll be doing it. But let's get into customizing it. Alright, so here it is all finished, and I guess we can start with the scales, and I think they turned out really, really good. Again, just a really, really cool look to this Raindrop carbon fiber. Awesome stuff. And then as you guys saw from the video, I did contour it, so it just feels really good in hand. And the original didn't have anything up at the top. It was just kind of a flat chunk of plastic. So I just decided to round that off as well. Again, just to go with the flow of the contouring of the scale. Super happy with how these turned out. And yeah, in the sunlight it just looks amazing. So I'll see if I can get a shot in the sunlight and throw it up in the video. But there is the scales. And then off camera, I did heat anodize all the hardware. So a nice golden, brassy copper look. Camera's not really picking it up, but it does, just gives it a pop of color and contrast, which I think will go really good. And the bearings are brass caged, so as you can see there. Again, that color just goes really nice with just a little touch of the anodized hardware, or the heat anodized hardware. And then I also touched up the edge of the liners, so I gave them a satin finish, and I left some parts just original, nice and shiny, but there are some parts that are satin finished, just to have, again, a little contrast. I did the pocket clip as well, just to have a nice clean look to it, and then I left the edges nice and shiny. But that's pretty much all I did for the custom work. So I'm going to put it together and then we're going to see what it looks like. Alright, so here it is all put together. And yeah, that fat carbon raindrop material is just really cool. Again, in the sunlight, it just looks really good. But there it is, all complete. And you have the accent or the pop of color from the heat anodized hardware. Again, just to have some contrast. And then down here by the pocket clip, got a nice contrast as well. And of course, it's a deep carry reversible pocket clip, so great for left-handed folks. And the action is still good, which is great. Drop shut is very smooth. The detent is set perfectly on these knives. I haven't had a bad one yet, and it is perfectly centered, so this thing is ready to go. Let me know down below what you guys think about how this thing turned out, or what you guys think of the material. And I just noticed that you get a little bit of the snake skin effect on just the outside or the edge of the scale. So Fat Carbon does sell snake skin, is what they call it. Again, it's just cut at a different, or cut across cross section, so you get that snake skin look. And I will be doing a knife with the snake skin carbon fiber, which I think looks really good. But anyways, let's get to how you can bid for this on the Instagram auction. So the auction will be on Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021 on my Instagram page. I think I'm going to go from 12 p.m. Central Standard Time to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think 6 hours should be enough time to kind of spread the word and let enough people know just to get in on the auction. And I'll leave the details of how to bid for it and the increments you can bid with. And I will need a U.S. shipping address, just so you guys know. Again, if you live outside the States, you can get in on the auction, but as long as you have a U.S. shipping address, that should be good. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much for the support, and I will see you guys on the next one.